Hello, my name is Santiago Badran. I am the CEO of Nuclearis. I am a mechanical engineer, and I founded Nuclearis in 2009.
I'm Sebastian. I'm also a mechanical engineer. I'm working at Nuclearis for the last 5 years. I call myself a self-taught developer, and I specialize in blockchain technologies.
Firstly, I would like to thank WINS for inviting us to this panel. Regarding my company, let me tell you that we are a small company located in Argentina, and we are specialized in engineering and manufacturing of mechanical nuclear parts, special mechanical nuclear parts for nuclear reactors. I will show you some pictures. This is our production plant in Buenos Aires. We have engineering offices in Bariloche in the south of Argentina. And we opened in 2018 commercial offices in Albuquerque in the USA and in Shanghai, China. We are here because we would like to present a new project of Nuclearis related to nuclear security. But first, we have to explain to you how we combined nuclear technology with blockchain technology. Our first project related to blockchain took almost 3 years, and this year we launched our blockchain platform called Nuclearis Track. To this achievement, we became the first company in the world that produced a mechanical part for a nuclear power plant authenticated through blockchain. And we are very proud about it, and Sebastian will explain how it works.
Thank you, Santiago, for this great introduction. Let me introduce you into Nuclearis Track. Nuclearis Track, we released Nuclearis Track to give the nuclear power plant operators a way to verify all the documentation they receive by integrators like us and suppliers which are located in our supply chain or supply chains of other integrators. The nuclear power plant can verify the authenticity of each document because the documents get uploaded by our suppliers, by each one of our suppliers and all the suppliers of a nuclear power plant to our platform. The cryptographic identifier gets uploaded, and the power plant can verify the authenticity of the document that was uploaded at the moment of creation of the product. That way, the power plant can verify that each mechanical individual part that gets implemented in a blockchain is authentic, and this contributes to the security of the whole nuclear power plant. This development, which took us 3 years and a lot of consultancy and development, gave us the experience and expertise we needed to develop other blockchain technology, other decentralized platforms and applications based on blockchain. Now, what is blockchain? Let's start telling a little story about our planet and our society. Some centuries ago, the light bulb was invented, and this gave a start to the electrification of our houses and cities with a first layer, which is electricity. Then, with the help of electricity and a day-by-day growing society, we needed ways to connect between each other, and that's why internet was invented, and we are communicating in ways no one could ever imagine. And well, we are still growing in size, and That's why the principles on which we build our society are getting out of date, and we are needing a new technology like blockchain, which emerged in the last years and which gave us a plethora of services who will help us to grow even further as society. Now, what is blockchain? Blockchain is a distributed ledger technology which uses cryptographic algorithms to authenticate the information stored on it. The information gets stored on hundreds of thousands of nodes of individual participants of this chain. And once stored, the information, there is no way to alter, delete, or do any change to this information. Now, let me present to you the project we are here for. The project's name is called the Tracking System of Radioactive Sources using Blockchain Technology. Starting with a, let's call it, dump container like this one, which contains a radioactive source, which can be of different materials like cesium, iridium, or cobalt. The owners of these containers get a permission by the competent authorities to use these containers for their purposes. As of today, there are no country in the world which requires to know the location of these containers at each point in time. Now, let me tell you a little story, a little possible story, if you would be an owner of such a container. Imagine yourself as a owner of a gamma ray projector for weld inspections. For example, here in Argentina, where we are located, there are plenty of oil pipelines which have to be inspected with help of such a projector. These projectors usually get moved on a pickup truck to their locations, and one day your truck gets stolen. You lose your projector. Now, maybe this is something crazy for you or impossible. Well, let me tell you that there are places where pickup trucks get stolen recurrently, and the containers gets lost. So you have no way to find it and no way to help the local authorities to get it back. Now, here are some news about this happening in different places in the world. We are here after all this tragic news and possible other news in the future. We are here to present proudly a new solution which eradicates this problem, and we call it Orange Truck. Now, let me pass the word to Santiago, who will introduce you to this solution.
I will show you our technical solution that we call Orange Truck. This is a container of a gamma ray source. You know, this is only a sample, a 3D printed sample. We have not gamma radiation in this room. This is our design. We designed this beautiful orange piece that contains a satellite device from a Argentinian company called Viagro. This is a base for this container. If you attach the base with the container, you have a set that we can track through a constellation of satellites from the American company Orcom. And all the information about GPS location and radiation level will stored in the blockchain. And as you know, the information in the blockchain is immutable.
Sounds like a black box of an airplane for me.
Yes, exactly.
What do you need to achieve this this smart container? Let me show you with some images. First, you need a tracker, which here's the image, this tracker has a GPS sensor, which knows at every point in time where it's located, a radio sensor, which detects gamma radiation, and in our case, some microcontrollers which sign the packages that this tracker sends to the satellite, and also to guarantee the security of this information, these packages are end-to-end encrypted from the tracker to its endpoint. Then, once they get to the satellite, by ORCPOM, the satellite simply bounces off these packages to the entry point, which is a server or a node from the corresponding competent nuclear authority, which forms part of our blockchain platform. And once the package enters this entry point, gets synchronized with all the other nodes, which can be other users or owners of containers. All this is built upon the RSK Enterprise Cloud, which is a public permissioned blockchain to guarantee the confidentiality of the information, so no one else without permission can read this. Now, with all these items together, imagine if you can convert a dump container source like the one here to a smart one, which can detect its location, its radioactivity, and can give the competent authority all this information to help find eventually missing or stolen containers. All this development we will also be sharing under a Creative Commons license. This means that any competent authority can implement this and require it from their source owners, or source manufacturers can use our development to implement it in their sources. With this development, we also combine 3 critical nuclear safety factors: security, safety, and safeguard. Initially, security, because we know at each point of time where the container is located. Safety, because by knowing its location, we also can provide safety to the people. And safeguard, because the competent authorities at each point in time know where the containers are located in their territory. Now, all this development, we are doing it under nuclear tech, which is our concept of bringing advanced technologies like blockchain, IoT, and 3D printing to the nuclear industry, and by doing so, bringing more security to the nuclear industry.
Okay, we've finished it. And thank you very much to joining us today.
Feel free to contact us if you're interested in more information. We are on Twitter at Nuclearis_NRS. Thank you very much.
Thank you.